Is saying goodbye to a man who has seen the country's worst and best episodes. But Masaru Takagi's reportage of the fateful events, for the most part, had turned out to be rewarding after all. And that can be said about his posting in Washington now. From the People Power 2 when he first came as a visiting journalist, his footprint on Philippines' hallowed grounds had since been etched that it wasn't so long after that when he was already covering another People Power in the making, this time as Bureau Chief of NHK Manila. His scoop on the smuggling of MV Alondra Rainbow aluminum ingot story from Fukui Station had been traced to the Philippines and led him to actually drop anchor in Manila to do today's close-up on another story on smuggling, this time of humans. He has made a total of over 300 stories in the 4 years that he was a Manila correspondent, from a mutiny to a failed coup, from Aceh to Mayon, from Phuket to Ginsa-Ugon. He has seen tragedy after another, disaster after disaster, and written stories from all sorts of uprising, from the military to Muslim secessionists. Protest rallies here and there almost every day have made every story complete. 2 elections have passed in his term, with the same old faces running and perhaps cheating. Many transited Manila, but nothing can beat the North Korean refugees that once upon a time made Mr. Takagi come as a visiting journalist overnight from Tokyo. His stories had been wide-ranging, from cicadas and giraffes to Philippine ducks, from stone houses to squatter homes along the railroad, from the island of Ulutayan in Capiz to Lawak Island in the Spratlys, a documentary on kidneys to a short story on breasts. He has met a lot of people in the course of his work and made friends among them. Some remember him and some don't.
An amiable person.
We are not denying it. I have the feeling that he was not so enthusiastic.
Ayaw po nila dumete sa bote eh.
Hindi. Ano lang talaga siya, puro kasuso.
Makes him most intelligent. I mean, it maximizes his potential of being intelligent.
Yes, I've met him. He has ideas, but ideas are well and good.
Mr. Takagi has loved this country and the people. How can he not? He has wandered far and wide, covering scenic spots and liking the people, and was like back. And why?
The culture and tradition of Philippines from the Japan is very different. But actually, since we Filipino are passionate and patient in caring elder people.
Inasmuch as he had wonderful memories of a lot of people in the Philippines, there are also some who cannot forget him.
Ako lang kay kanang o di ako galagot ko gamay kay nganong wala sa ko nagikuan sad wala sa Chinese support now.
For Mr. Takagi, the assignment in Washington was welcomed both with a sad and happy note. The news was received with an excited optimism and wistful goodbye.
Para sa akin, mananatili na ako rito.
Well, as far as the mileage is concerned, it has not affected really.
But I did not make an issue out of it. I just want to move forward and try to help solve the problems of our country.
Let me tell you how I feel personally. I am sorry.
Stay there. But there are friends who will help you. As I said, I hope I'll be the next one.
Still, he says, he leaves with a heavy heart if only for the people he's been with. But going to the U.S. straight from his first foreign assignment will be such a privilege, and a rare one too. With how he enriched his experience here, great things can now be seen happening for him there, and we can only wish him well.
So I hope you will be the mouthpiece and also the source of information for those potentials as well.
Dad, if you are watching us or if you're listening to us, I know you still love us and we still love you, so please, contact us or have any communications with us.
Even you have a Lexus, You cannot bring right? What most important is the people, what will they remember you, right?
Yes, Mr. Takagi will be remembered all right as one good correspondent and bureau chief Manila has ever had. While the best is yet to come for both Manila and Mr. Takagi, Philippines to him and Takagi-san to the Manila Bureau will to each other be always unforgettable.